The news coming out of the XRP ecosystem lately? Honestly, it feels like something out of a movie. There's a lot to unpack in this hot jam, so buckle up. Here's the kicker. Former President Donald J. Trump, through his media company, just announced plans to file for cryptocurrency ETFs. And get this, it's focused on American-born cryptos. Tired of fake gurus who claim to be expert traders but never trade live? I trade live on the second largest crypto exchange, where everything is transparent and results can't be faked. For over 440 days, I've consistently closed every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $34,000 in profits, with only 4% drawdown. Verified results, not empty claims. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in my profile and start copying my trades for free today. I'll share the exact wording later, but let's be real. We all know XRP is front and center here. And yes, Trump's made it official. Not on Twitter, on Truth Social. So, what do we call it? Did he truth it? Whatever. The point is, he put it out there loud and clear. XRP is a major player. We've seen the connections between Ripple, its CEO Brad Garlinghouse, and Trump before. Brad's had the president's ear, we know this. But now the momentum is building. More companies are lining up to file XRP ETFs. At this point, how many are we talking? Over a dozen? Maybe more? It's absolutely wild. Whatever the number, it's clear. XRP's trajectory is anything but ordinary. We just saw Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple's CEO, on national television, and he's fired up. He talked about how the headwinds are gone, and now it's all tailwinds, propelling Ripple toward greatness. And yes, he's still focused on XRP, specifically its role in revolutionizing the outdated, clunky SWIFT system. XRP as a bridge currency? That's far from dead. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But it gets even better. With RLUSD entering the picture, we're unlocking all sorts of new use cases that rely on XRP, especially on the XRP ledger. It's happening, folks. And I have to say, back in 2017, I saw this coming. XRP was the obvious winner to me, and I went all in, dollar cost averaging over the years, occasionally making bigger bets. Back then, I thought it was clear. Now, if you deny XRP's potential, you're just kidding yourself. Seriously. We're at a point where it's undeniable. And trust me, this is just getting started. Stick around because this is going to be a fun ride. But quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial expert. No financial advice here, so don't buy or sell anything based on what I say. Headline from the Daily Huddle. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse predicts Trump effect will ignite a massive crypto adoption wave by 2025. Here's the scoop. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse is confident that crypto adoption is about to explode as former President Donald Trump openly supports the industry. Speaking with Fox Business, Garlinghouse highlighted how the US has shifted gears, moving away from stifling lawsuits and heavy-handed regulations. With fewer roadblocks, the digital asset space is set to thrive. Here's a fiery quote from the CEO. "I absolutely love this. Let me just say, we in the XRP community have been the most targeted group in crypto history. It's undeniable. Toxic Bitcoin maxes have been all over us, threatened by XRP's tech and real-world adoption. And let's not forget the US government's years of relentless attacks on XRP," Garlinghouse continued. But look at where we are now. The script has completely flipped. It's a total 180. For all the adversity we faced, the turnaround is just as monumental, amplified by orders of magnitude. XRP isn't just surviving, it's thriving. In fact, it's now being embraced like never before. Take a look for yourself. Here's a key quote from Brad Garlinghouse. "Once the United States government filed suit, we were effectively frozen out of the US market. Today, 95% of Ripple's customers are international financial institutions. And these aren't just small players. Think giants like HSBC, BBVA, and even lesser-known payment providers making waves globally. Markets like Japan are still evolving, and the opportunities are colossal." Let me pause for a moment. That's the real takeaway here. The market potential is absolutely massive. While Brad may be speaking about Ripple specifically, at the heart of all this is XRP. It's the backbone, the driving force behind Ripple's vision. And guess what? It's working. Not just for Ripple, but for the entire XRP ecosystem. It's not all on Ripple, though. A thriving ecosystem needs multiple healthy contributors. Ripple? They've stepped up as a well-behaved, impactful player in this space. That alone bodes well for the future of XRP. The adoption possibilities are staggering. If Ripple can scale its momentum beyond what we're already seeing, And let's be clear, it's already hugely successful. The potential is limitless. XRP as a bridge currency makes total sense, right? That's why, all these years later, it's still a game changer. I first discovered it over 7 years ago, and look where we are now. Adoption is growing more than ever. If they keep nailing it, we're talking exponential growth, especially with the shifting regulatory landscape. Things are clearly evolving in the US, thanks to recent developments. Now, here's the exciting part. This is all about XRP and its specific use case. Oh, and don't worry, we'll dive into the ETF situation after this. Trust me, that's a whole other level of wild. The president himself is involved, and while you might need to read between the lines a bit, the signs are crystal clear. First, though, let's talk opportunity. The market potential here is enormous. As Brad always emphasizes, trillions of dollars flow across borders globally. Today, the SWIFT network still dominates, a system built 50 years ago. It's begging for modernization, and XRP is leading the charge. Sure, progress takes time, especially with US policies occasionally stifling innovation, but things are shifting fast. Call it the Trump effect or whatever you like, but the impact is undeniable. You're seeing it in asset prices now, but soon you'll see it in how these technologies are embraced. Ripple's CEO predicts blockchain will revolutionize industries like stock trading and real estate, creating incredible opportunities. And here's the exciting part. XRP is positioned to thrive in this transformation. Real-world assets are being tokenized on the XRP ledger, and guess what? That process relies directly on XRP. It just makes sense. This is the future unfolding right in front of us. How much clearer could it be? Here's the thing. You're ahead of the curve. Everyone tuning in right now in 2025. You're steps ahead of the rest of the world, so take a moment. Celebrate that. You saw it coming before everyone else. Sure, we've got a bit more waiting to do, but trust me, the world is catching up. You're leading the way, so demand is growing. Yep, exactly the point. Here's the thing. If you're one of those folks who catches on to this a decade or two from now, you'll have missed the boat completely. Talk about a massive missed opportunity, but lucky for you, that's not the case. You're here. It's 2025, and you're in the know. You see the bigger picture. That's the exciting part. It's real, it's happening, and it's unfolding right now. Take this quote from Brad Garlinghouse. We're already seeing a big shift in domestic interest. In the 6 weeks after President Trump was elected, we signed more deals in the US than in the previous 6 months. Think about that. These technologies are groundbreaking and will reshape the financial infrastructure over the next 10 to 20 years. We're talking payments, real estate transactions, securities, you name it. The US financial system is finally being reimagined. And the keyword here? Finally unlocked. The largest capital market on Earth is now pro-crypto, and specifically pro-XRP. With rising utility and increasing adoption, how could anyone not feel bullish about XRP's future? Betting against its long-term viability? That's a losing mindset. Sure, there are the Bitcoin maximalists who cling to their outdated views, but honestly, who can even take them seriously anymore? Here's the kicker. We're just getting started. More good news is on the horizon. Oh yes, the best is yet to come. Eleanor Tarrant, formerly of Fox Business, has moved on to new ventures, diving into the world of podcasting with Crypto America. Exciting, right? I wasn't sure if it was back, but good news. It is. I hadn't checked in a bit, but the official account seems up and running again. It's possible they started fresh, as I noticed they're following more people now, including me, which caught my eye. The account had been suspended for reasons unknown, probably something ridiculous. They were trying to get X's attention, but who knows what happened behind the scenes. Either way, glad to see Crypto America is back in action. So, just had the big debut, the launch, and let me tell you, it's been something else. She's diving headfirst into crypto, and honestly, I've got to say, I admire that level of commitment. She's been covering the whole XRP story for years, not to mention crypto on a larger scale, and from the looks of it, she's not slowing down anytime soon. Now check this out. This one's a game changer. It's big because, well, it involves none other than the President of the United States, his media firm to be exact. Here's the scoop, straight from Eleanor Tarrant, breaking news. Donald Trump's media company, Trump Media, the parent company of Truth Social, has teamed up with Crypto.com. Together, they're launching ETFs and ETPs featuring digital assets, including Bitcoin, CRO, and more, plus securities centered on a Made in America vision. According to a press release, these products will span various industries like energy, and are set to roll out later this year, pending regulatory approval, of course. Now, let me hit you with the key takeaway here. The Made in America angle. Love it or hate it, this is the administration behind the largest capital market in history, doubling down on a homegrown agenda. And guess what's right in the heart of it all? XRP. Are you seeing this? I know you are. I know you get it. How could you not be insanely pumped about this? Seriously, give it a minute to sink in. It's huge. What do you think is going to happen? More money pours into crypto, the crypto market grows, XRP holds its share, and the numbers climb. Right now, barely anyone on the planet even knows what XRP is. Imagine what happens when that changes. Imagine the shift when awareness rises. The price of XRP, no matter how high it goes, will be driven by demand, real utility, actual use cases, and the value it brings. But whatever that final number looks like, I've got to say, I genuinely believe it's going to be far beyond what we're seeing today. I'm genuinely thrilled with the progress we've witnessed, especially in terms of price over the past several months. But what excites me even more is the steady, real-world adoption we've seen over the last 12 years. Even in my time here, a little over 7 years, and yes, even during the SEC lawsuit against Ripple, it's clear that nothing can stop XRP. It's part of a decentralized ecosystem, and despite challenges, adoption has only continued to grow. I'm absolutely fired up about that, but let me tell you, this is just the beginning. Mark my words. Decades from now, people will look back on this moment and wish they could have invested at these prices. That's my gut feeling. Could I be wrong? Sure. No one can predict the future, but I've got a pretty strong hunch. And honestly, it's hard not to feel confident about where this is heading. I think the future holds something far bigger, far better than what we're seeing now. And honestly, I'm already on cloud 9 just imagining it. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't buy or sell anything based on what I say or write. That would not be a smart move. Always do your own research.